Hi guys! Today, November 30th, I have been vegan for 1 year. So for the first 2 to 4 months, I had a lot of issues. I would even consider myself plant-based for those 2 to 4 months, but I still consider that part of my vegan journey. Though, besides all the troubles and issues I had within those 2 to 4 months of adjusting, after that it became super easy to just do what the vegan does. The hardest thing now dealing with is just uneducated people. So since beginning this lifestyle, I have gained a lot of weight, I would say. More weight than what I wish I would have not gained. So I started out at like 116 coming into the lifestyle, and then I went all the way up to 140, 145. Right now I'm like 130. I did weigh myself on the scale to get those numbers during that time. Like, I have no problem weighing myself on the scale because, like, if the number goes down but I physically don't look like I've lost weight, then I'm not dwelling on the scale too much because I know that I haven't lost the weight where I want to lose the weight. So I don't really scale measure for the purpose of my number needs to go down, down, down. I just kind of do it to figure out where I'm at. Going from the 116 to the 140-ish area, I definitely noticed weight gain physically, like none of my pants fit. I'm stuck wearing leggings, sweatpants, and jeans that I used to wear when I was fat. My fat pants, that's what I call them. And when I was starving, the lowest weight I went down to was 111, and that's why I couldn't fit into any of those fat pants that I used to be able to fit into, and then I lost all the weight, couldn't fit into them. Bought a whole bunch of new pants, the buttons popped off those now because I don't fit into them because I gained all that weight back that I starved off. Which is completely normal, and I'm glad I did, and now that I'm going back down in a healthy way, so I won't ever gain back that much weight that quickly again. I already said in my other past video, I have no idea which video it was, it might have been my detox one. I mentioned that my belly got really flat the first week because, well, one, I wasn't getting enough carbs in. Two, it probably worked as like a detox diet almost because it's like going from high animal protein diet and fat to low fat, low protein, and I wasn't having enough carbs, so it was basically like I probably starved myself that first week until my body adjusted to it, and then I was able to eat enough carbs after that. Within like a 2-week period, I think I upped my bananas from 2 to 5 to 6. Speaking of bananas, don't pack in too much bananas, try to mix it up a little because I got sick of bananas for a good, month? And I was like, I can't even look at them, it makes me sick. And now I'm back to eating them because I think I wasn't getting enough potassium from potatoes because I love potatoes, I just don't eat them enough. So I think I was craving bananas again, so now I'm back to eating bananas. Just now, like just the other day, I brought bananas to school to eat. Also, all that weight change that I had from the beginning, the 116 to the 140, 45, no exercise really. Like, we went on a 20k bike ride one day just to see what we could do. Awareness for mental health, that's what it was. And I, like the odd time, well, I used to ride my bike to work, but that stopped a few months back because, you know, it was only a summer job, and that wasn't really exercise because I didn't work every day. So now, like just recently, I'm gonna start working out. I'm gonna get a gym membership really soon, and I'll be doing lots of cardio and adding in weights because I am a weakling. Look at this. Actually, I gained muscle when I went vegan and no exercise at all, so I don't know how the heck that happened. Maybe my amino acids just decided, oh, she needs a little meat on her bones.
Did you pay your tickets to come see the gun show?
Muscle. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. So, because I'm gonna start exercising in like 6 months to 12 months, I'm gonna probably do another update. I might just do like workout kind of body updates, but I might just do like every year just a vegan update. So, besides my whole weight roller coaster, my hair. It's like really shiny, like this lighting, I don't know, but it's not greasy, I promise. It's really soft and yummy and it's like really glossy and healthy, and like I can run my hand through it and it just feels really new. Like it feels the same as the hair at the top. Until I get to like the last 2 inches, I need to cut it off, but basically It's very, very, very healthy. It's growing very fast. Now, I think I've always had my hair grow somewhat fast along with like my nails. So, yeah, my nails grow very fast. I dyed my hair in September, right? 2 months ago, I guess. And it's like already growing out. It's already grown out to there. My skin's gotten much more soft, and I actually started using cruelty-free Body Shop foundation / concealer stuff on my face, and it just makes my skin really, really soft. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I first put it on and I was like, Alex, he's my boyfriend, feel my face. Soft, and it's like hydrated, and it's like it's definitely hydrated. But zits. I don't know if you can see all that, but I got a whole lot going on my face today. I don't really wash my face anymore. So that's making me just pop out all over the place. Plus I wear makeup. Normally I wear it 6 days out of 7 days, so my skin just doesn't love me. And I don't really love my skin, otherwise I wouldn't wear it that much. I might still be going through my detox, honestly. I'm not 100% sure. I definitely don't combine my food properly. I have a chance of having a gluten allergy. So if I really want to find all that out, I need to play around with my diet, and I'm not ready to do that until I move out, when I'm buying my own stuff. I can control what my eyes land on to eat. Like, I still do that with like animal products now, living in my house, because my parents and brother and sister eat animal products, but they just kind of gross me out now, so I'm able to do that. But like bread, oh, no way is that ever gonna gross me out. I also don't drink a lot of water, so that could be part of the acne. So don't like take what I'm saying and be like, oh, vegan diet doesn't work, it makes you break out like crazy. No, it's because I'm not doing it properly. My breath does not smell like broccoli soup anymore. I used to wake up and I would be like, ew. Now there's no smell, nothing. Like, it smells like just my saliva. Ooh, okay, this this is a little bit TMI. My farts smell fruity. Like, good fruity. Like, I don't want to eat them fruity, but like, I can handle them fruity. Like, I used to fart and it'd be like, clear the room. But it's like, I don't need to clear the room and run away and hide my fart. It's kind of like, I can sit in this and handle it. Like, if I'm in the car and I fart, it's not like I need to open a window. No, I just sit there, wait for it to just disappear, and I keep driving. My hemorrhoids I used to have from constipation and then pooping are gone. I didn't even realize this for the longest amount of time, and then when I was doing some research on what your poop means for my next video, I was like, I haven't had hemorrhoids in forever.
If you don't know what a hemorrhoid is, it's kind of like a vein in your butthole. And when you strain yourself pooping, it bleeds.
Okay, so with that whole constipation thing, I'm not constipated very much anymore. And normally I'd be constipated for like 4 days, and it would begin hurting on the 4th if it went any longer than that. And like, it was normal for me to not poop for 4 days every single time, every 4 days. And then if it went longer than that, it was like, oh, I want to go to the hospital. I don't drink a lot of water, so when I don't drink a lot of water, that's when I get constipated now. So yes, it is possible to get constipated on a vegan diet. We're not crapping ourselves like diarrhea every day. So I poop for the most part every day now, and if it's not every day, it's like, sometimes it's every other day.
There's the odd time that, actually it was just this 1 week. Now I'm forcing myself to drink water so this never happens again. I got really badly constipated for like 4 days again. And this was probably the most painful my constipation had ever been. And maybe it's just because I was no longer used to being constipated because I had been vegan for almost a year. Or honestly, maybe it was the worst. And so I did a whole bunch of research, and I tried drinking carrot juice because it said that carrots somehow soften your poop so you can poop. I don't think that was the issue. I think it was just I wasn't drinking enough water, so my poo couldn't slide out of me.
The most important improvement for me has been my mental health. In 11 days, I'm gonna be 1 year clean from self-injury, or self-harm, or self-mutilation, or cutting, whatever you want to call it. My happiness has improved drastically, and I definitely think it's part of me getting all the nutrients my body needs now, except for vitamin E and K, that's a little low. So I also have gotten this whole new relationship with food that I never had. Well, I did at one point, far back when. I love food. I have a whole Instagram dedicated to just posting food upon food upon. I can now eat a whole lot of food and not regret how many calories I might have just eaten. And that's a good thing, because I used to starve myself with what I needed, and now I'm getting what I need. And so now, instead of wanting to end my life on this planet, I've been wanting to document every part of it. And that's because of my happiness. It's because of Freely, mostly, because if I didn't watch Freely's video, I would have never found this lifestyle. I would have been stuck where I still was, and I don't want to even imagine what that would be like now. Okay, so energy-wise, I've gained a ton! I used to be always sleeping, sad, or tired, or really bored all the time, and now it's kind of like, okay, I still get bored sometimes, and now that I'm gonna start exercising, I think that's gonna happen a lot less. But even without exercising, I'm constantly like, I need to go do something. I'm gonna go to Michaela's house. I'm gonna go to the mall. I'm gonna go get food I cook a lot, so I think that has to do with me being bored, but I enjoy cooking. Immune system wise, I can't really tell if it's improved much. I've never gotten sick easily. I've only puked twice out of my whole lifespan that I can recall, like 3 years up. I've only puked twice, and I'm now 17. I consider that good. That means I don't get sick often, but I also have a high pain tolerance, so when I do get sick, I still go about my normal activities. I still go to school. I would still work and stuff, because I don't take it that hard. Like, it's just like cough, cough, sneeze, sneeze. And I haven't really noticed any more or less sickness. Like, I would say I'm getting sick as much as I used to still. And period-wise, ladies, I have noticed that my first 2 days where I've normally had really painful cramps, they have lessened. I don't even think I took pills last time as much as I normally do. Like, normally I take 4, 1 in the morning, 1 when I get home, 1 in the morning, 1 when I get home for those 2 first days, because those are my most painful, heavy days. I think I give myself one the first day or the day before, and then I'm fine. So I have this book where I have these questions that I was gonna ask anybody of my friends that went vegan, like new vegan questions, but I think I'm gonna add those into all of my updates, just because it's kind of interesting. Well, some of them it's gonna be really boring to repeat, so I'm just not gonna repeat them. What made you decide to go vegan? I decided to go vegan after watching Freely's video. Her first one about Trisha Paytas was the first one I ever saw, and I was instantly like, she is being really mean to Trisha, and I'm gonna go watch her videos and see what she's all about. So I did, and I was kind of like, yeah, okay, whatever. Didn't think much of it. That idea out of my mind. 2 months or so later, I went back to her videos, and I started religiously watching them. So for me, it was health reason, constipation issues I was having, and weight. I wanted to lose more weight. What did you used to eat? I used to eat a lot of what a normal American diet probably looks like, except for there was a lot of veggies involved in that, because I live on a produce farm and we got a whole lot of vegetables. I also used to eat something that most like people in my area would not eat, which was wild game meat. My parents hunt. I ate a lot of deer meat, moose meat, bear meat. I did eat a lot of chicken though, even though that's not wild game. We would just go to like A&W and stuff, and I'd eat a lot of chicken. I didn't like any seafood at all. I hated eggs. Yeah, I used to eat cheese on everything. I didn't drink a lot of milk. I didn't drink a lot at all, actually, like no liquids in a day, maybe 1 cup of water if I ever got thirsty. What have I struggled with since going vegan? I already said that in the beginning with the 2 to 4 months thing. Changes have you noticed in your body or changes in general since going vegan? I already mentioned all that throughout this whole video, so you can just... What have I enjoyed the most? Happiness. Favorite vegan food, meal, or recipe? My favorite vegan food. Okay, I love fruit because it's sugary. Meal? I like Chinese food, but I'm kind of like weary sometimes, like maybe that has egg in it actually, or I don't know. And it's covered in oil and stuff. So even though I like it every once in a while, my favorite like healthy meal is my homemade vegan mac and no cheese. Favorite recipe? Ooh, I just made homemade Reese's Pieces. And those are probably close to my #1 favorite, and then also my double chocolate cookies. Any advice to people wanting to go vegan? Just do it. Go right away and try it. Educate yourself during the process, because I spent like the 2 months educating myself. I threw that all away because when you're not vegan, none of that information is like, the information is gonna change because you're like eating animal products, so you're thinking things differently. Don't buy fancy stuff, like stick to fruits, vegetables, fresh, canned, frozen, whatever you can get your hands on, and rice, pasta, and potatoes, and just eat a whole lot of it. Just carb the fuck up. Fructose. Eat enough. Eat a lot. Like, eat as much as you need to fill you up. Don't ever say, oh no, I'm hungry but I'm not gonna eat that, or oh no, I'm bored but I'm not gonna eat that. Just eat that. Best places to get information about veganism, I will link a whole bunch down below, but Freely is what made me kind of do all this. So like, go to Freely's channel, watch Cowspiracy if you're about the environmental stuff, if you're about treating animals right and you hate seeing animals get hurt. Earthlings. This is the end of the video. Ta-ta!